How do you stop him then, Rudy? What's the best approach?
Pray.
Who you don't stop him? It's not him. It's the one who gives the pass. You have to stop. And the thing is, I think the team, how City's playing, forced the opposition almost to go back because they are so good in the passing, so good in the position they're playing. So they force them to go back. And there are only a couple teams that maybe can play out of it. That is, maybe Real Madrid can play out of it. Maybe Klopp with Liverpool can play out of it. But major teams have difficulty against a team like City. So therefore, it's not him. It's the others who give the passes.
The thing about Haaland as well, Ruud, as well, is that people look at him and they think, well, he's so quick, he's lightning. We can't stay high up the pitch because they'll kill us with balls, and he can. But even if you drop off, he's so quick over a short space, like the penalty he won at West Ham. Remember?
Exactly.
That was like 10 metres he ran, but he was off and gone, and the pass through, perfect. So it's really hard. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. You stay up the pitch, he can burst past you with his speed. You go deep, he just has a 5 or 10 metre run, a little angle on his run. The pass, as Ruud says, is always going to be a decent one from Manchester City. Always going to be decent. So it's really hard to actually, I think, to put a plan of action and how you stop him. Because whatever you do, he himself, I think, has got an answer to you.
And also, you miss one player who's if you put somebody on him, you miss that player all the time. He is just doing his thing.
I have to say,
so
therefore, you need to have somebody pretty quick to put him on man.
I think if you look over the span of the last 2-3 years and which defenders Haaland is struggling against, there's only one name that comes to mind. It's Virgil van Dijk.
Pace, because he's quick,
strong, and also the fact that he's always knows how to anticipate on Haaland, you know, and that was at his time as Dortmund when he had problems with Virgil, and also now it is his first game against Liverpool where we didn't see him through the game. So I think, I think you need players like that, especially when you look at the best defenders in the world. You know, those are the guys that can stop Haaland from not scoring goals. But what you said, you cannot do it alone.
No,
he needs a team around it.
So you're advocating a low block, first of all. And does it elevate? Elevate the water carrier from a simple job into the one that Rudy says stops?
Anyway, should we talk about
that stops the creative pass getting to Haaland?
Water carrier again.
Well, there's always one in every team, isn't there? Anyway. That man has to be on his mettle.
No, there's no water carrier anymore. That's the old. That's the old.
6. He's number 6 now, is he, Ruud?
He's a number 6.
Number 6 is a very important.
He is the one that has to stop the supply.
No, it's not. It's not about that. I think you have to have a collective block, especially in that middle. When you have 2 central defenders and 2 midfielders in front of you, the collective block as a 4. I think that is so important because what Man City does a lot is playing between the lines. They love to do that. With the players that they have, with the De Bruyne and Phil Foden, they love to play between the lines. They always did that.
So you need 2 cities.
So you need to. I think you need 2 cities. You can't play with like 2 number 10s against a city with only 1 number 6 because they will go over you. And especially the way how they've been playing left and right with Kevin De Bruyne coming in, with Phil Foden coming in, with Bernardo Silva in there. So you need a big block. And that's the only thing that you can do.
What sets Haaland about? I'm fascinated. I said Nunes, they're talking about needing time to settle. Mane, they're saying, needs time to settle. Erling Haaland has left German football.
Who needs the time to settle?
Danced into the Premier League, and he's scoring 12 goals in 8 games.
But the thing is, he comes in a team that plays well. You know, if you are playing in a team that is not playing that well, it's more difficult to adapt. You know.
Yeah, Liverpool haven't had a good start to the season. They've had a poor start to the season. Nunes got himself sent off. That didn't help him his rhythm.
No.
I think with Mane, even Bayern Munich have not had a great start to the season, Richard, as well.
Exactly.
I think Ruud's got a point that he's been fortunate in that he stepped into a side that's playing well. But you would say to me, hold on a minute, Jack Grealish stepped into the same side
very much
and has failed miserably.
But was he a necessary buy?
No, he wasn't. We've talked about that. He wasn't. But Haaland, for me, has got that single-mindedness about him that there's nothing going to stop him.
You know, I remember, I think it was one of the first games that somebody should. I think it was a young kid from City. What is his name again?
Which
the left winger. No, of City.
The new one.
No.
Alvarez. No.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
Foden.
He should have passed it. It was the first game. Correct. He should have passed it in the middle. Didn't do it. Missed it. And I think that there, from that moment on, Pep said, if you do that again.
Yes, he did.
And the point is with him, if you have a striker like that, or a Lewandowski, you feed him as quick as possible.
That's what Guardiola
if he scores goals, then everybody's happy.
Just put the ball in, and
just put it for him. It doesn't matter.
But you buy him for a reason, right? You don't buy him to get 100 touches a game. You buy him for the touches in the box need to be goals, and that's what he's doing. I mean, he could be the difference in City winning Champions League this year. And not winning the Champions League. I agree 100%. The way how he does it, you've been a number 9 for years, Andy. The hunger that he has, the movement off the ball.